Hey guys, so season 4 starts in 8 days, and I figured I'd make a quick video talking about my experiences on the PTR. Mostly playing the Barbarian, a little bit of Monk, a little bit of Crusader, a little bit of Wizard, but I had like 20, 30 hours or something like that on the Barb. Not too much, but enough for me to kind of get an idea of what's going on, since I didn't play too much season 3. But going into season 4 should be different for myself. Hopefully, I keep myself a little more entertained. I think the new IK set will definitely help me with that. I was a little bit afraid that it was just going to be another Whirlwind Wrath of the Waste season, which it still might be the best, and it's definitely still very, very strong. Dust Devils are pretty crazy, especially with area damage being fixed in the game, although this affects all builds. So in the past, area damage wasn't being affected by multipliers. This is a bug, and they've corrected it for the most part. There's a few things, to my understanding, that actually aren't affected, such as only half of focus and restraint work with giving you the full benefit of area damage. But this stat is now pretty much crazy, and I'm kind of towards the mindset that any build that can stack crit chance, crit damage, area damage are going to do quite a bit better than anything else. So it's kind of like shifting away from CDR builds and putting area damage where you could get those. So you would have like a focus and restraint like these, where it's crit chance, crit damage, socket, and cooldown reduction. You would look for something more like crit chance, crit damage, area damage, and a socket. These builds seem to do, there's not very many people using these kinds of setups, but they are doing higher greater rifts than everybody else in general. The interesting thing about the Barbarian, judging from the leaderboards in my experience, is that you have 3 setups seem to shine. And the first is, Season 3's Wrath of the Waste. Of course, you got the cube to give you a little bit more output, all that stuff. And then you have IK Hammer the Ancients, and you have IK with Rend. So right now I'm equipped with Rend setup. Unfortunately, rending more than like half a screen of mobs completely lags out on the PTR, so it's really hard to test, but someone on non-season has done 68, as well as 69 with Hoda, and then 70 with Whirlwind, and I'm 100% confident that all 3 of those setups can do higher than Greater Rift 70. We have a new gem, Bane of the Stricken. It's really overpowered, really shines with very high attack speeds, such as Wrath of the Waste, Whirlwind. You got new Hammer of the Ancients bracers. You also have new Seismic Slam bracers. The reason I've pretty much written off Seismic Slam as being one of the top builds for Season 4, although you can play it if you absolutely like Seismic Slam. It'll get you into the mid-upper 60s. I'm not sure if it can push as high as 70, but the Seismic Slam bracers, let me see, I think I got them cubed, is that it caps at 5 enemies. So, in the most ideal rift, you're probably going to want to AoE, 20, 30, 40, as many mobs as possible, and capping the 400 damage percent increase on 5 enemies really limits the skill. That's about it. Just, I would say, hold on to your, waste pieces, your IK pieces, your Gavel of Judgment for Hammer of the Ancients build, your Bracers of the First Men for the Hammer of the Ancients build, and then look for those area damage, those potential triple crit chance, crit damage, area damage pieces like gloves, rings, BK swords. I don't have optimal ones, I believe. This one's pretty good. It'd be something like this, except questionable to have CDR here. Maybe Vit. It looks like survivability is extremely difficult at the higher greater rifts. That becomes an issue to not get one shot. So that's about it. I'll be playing quite a bit of Season 4. How hard I'll go and how long I'll last going at that pace, I'm not going to say anything, set anything in stone for myself, but I am going to be playing the Barbarian. I might do a little more PTR. I'm thinking about playing some Witch Doctor and, messing around with whatever else to keep me entertained for the next 7-8 days. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys soon.